In the heart of Lagos, where the streets never sleep, there was a woman known to all, Iya Bisi, the akara seller. Her deep-fried bean cakes were legendary, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and rumored to be the best in the city. People traveled from different parts of town just to taste them. Her stall, located in the bustling Legba market, was always surrounded by hungry customers, eager to get their hands on her famous akara. Some even said her food had a magical quality, making them feel warm and energized after eating. But behind her success lay a chilling secret, one that no one dared to speak of, until the day the truth came out. At first, it was just a rumor. Some whispered that Iya Bisi never ran out of ingredients, no matter how many customers she served. Some claimed she never seemed to age. She had been selling akara for over 30 years, but her face remained smooth, her body still strong. But no one questioned it, because her food was too good to resist. One night, a young boy named Tunde bought akara from Iya Bisi's store. The next morning, he didn't wake up. His mother found him lying lifeless on his mat, his skin pale, his body unnaturally thin, almost as if something had drained the life out of him. The doctors couldn't explain it. There were no wounds, no signs of illness. The boy had simply died. At first, the community thought it was a coincidence, but then another death. A woman named Aisha, who had eaten from Iya Bisi's stall late at night, was found dead the following morning, her body looking just as frail as the boy's. And then another. People noticed a pattern. Only those who ate from Iya Bisi's stall at night were dying. And strangely, their bodies looked dried up, like something had sucked the life out of them. The market women began to talk. Maybe it's food poisoning, some said. But the elders shook their heads. No, this is not ordinary. Then, an old woman named Mama Folak, who had lived in the area for decades, finally spoke up. She gathered the younger women and said in a hushed voice, Iya Bisi is not who you think she is. Determined to uncover the truth, 3 men, Jide, Kunle, and Wasyu, decided to watch Iya Bisi's stall at midnight. They hid in a corner near the market, waiting to see what would happen. For hours, nothing seemed unusual. Iya Bisi was alone, frying her akara, humming softly to herself. But just when they were about to leave, they saw something that made their blood run cold. She was not alone. A dark, shadowy figure with glowing red eyes stood beside her. It was tall, thin, and its body seemed to shift in and out of the darkness, like it wasn't fully in this world. The men froze in fear as they watched the creature dip its hand into the hot akara oil, but it didn't burn. Instead, it absorbed something dark and thick from the food. Iya Bisi whispered something in Yoruba. The men strained to hear, but they only caught a few words. Their souls will keep me strong. They looked at each other in horror. She was feeding the creature, and in return, it was granting her eternal youth and success. They had seen enough. The men ran for their lives. The next morning, the entire town gathered. They told the elders what they had seen. The market women gasped. Some screamed. Others refused to believe it. But the elders knew the truth. It was time to put an end to it. That night, the community elders and local hunters gathered. Armed with charms and weapons, they waited until midnight and stormed Iya Bisi's stall. She was there, just as before, frying her akara, smiling as if nothing was wrong. "What are you hiding?" the chief hunter, Baba Oyo, demanded. Iya Bisi slowly turned to them, her smile fading. Her eyes turned pitch black. "You don't understand," she whispered. "I made a deal. I must feed them, or it will take me instead." Then the shadowy figure appeared again, but this time it was angry. "You have failed me, Bisi." Before their eyes, Iya Bisi's body began to change. Her skin started cracking, drying up like old clay. Her bones twisted, her mouth opened in a silent scream, and within seconds, She turned to dust. The spirit let out an unearthly scream, its form twisting violently before vanishing into the night. And just like that, it was over. The people destroyed Iyabisi's stall, burning everything she had ever touched. They sprinkled salt on the ground, performed cleansing rituals, and made sure that no one would ever set up a stall in that exact spot again. The deaths stopped. The market returned to normal. But no one ever forgot what had happened. Even today, when people pass by that corner of the market, some say they can still smell akara frying in the wind, even though no one sells there anymore. And that, my friends, is the terrifying tale of Iyabisi, the akara seller. What do you think? Was she a victim, or was she truly evil? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more creepy stories like this.